Just imagine, discovering something so incredible that it makes the whole world stop and think. That's exactly what happened when they opened Jesus' tomb. This moment is not only a historical discovery, but also something that makes us reflect on faith, science, and humanity's past. When diving into this story, it's like traveling back in time, connecting us with something much bigger than ourselves. It is not just a question of archaeology, but a mystery that affects our emotions, beliefs, and curiosity. After all, what does this revelation mean for the world? Imagine a place that, for centuries, has been surrounded by mystery, faith, and even arguments. Now, this incredible place is being revealed to the world, the tomb of Jesus. Its ancient walls, which hold stories about his life, death, and resurrection, are once again before our eyes. After so many years, experts were able to show, for the first time in a long time, the original surface of this tomb, a very important landmark for Christians and anyone curious about history. For 60 hours, this sacred site was open, bringing surprising discoveries. And now, let's get to know everything that was found in this special place. Get ready for a new chapter in this fascinating story. You like this kind of story, right? So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, imagine a super ancient place, hidden for centuries, and which is suddenly revealed to the world. This is the tomb inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. It had been there since at least 1555, and perhaps even earlier. Covered by a layer of marble. But for the first time, archaeologists and scientists have removed that stone and shown what was underneath. Many people were there to see this historic moment, both religious and researchers. After all, this is one of the holiest places for Christians, as it is believed to be where Jesus rested after his crucifixion. According to the Bible, 3 days later, a group of women, including Mary, mother of Jesus, went there to take care of the body. But when they arrived, they were met with a big surprise: the tomb was empty. Jesus had risen. This is one of the biggest events in Christianity, and now, this special place has been revealed to the world once again. Today, the tomb that has been considered that of Jesus for centuries is undergoing major restoration and research. Over time, the movement of thousands of visitors, the smoke from candles and the natural effects of the years caused damage to the structure. Now, experts are studying every detail of this historic place. Writer and archaeology expert Christian Roman explained to CNN, in an interview with National Geographic, that the objective of this research is to understand how the tomb has changed over the centuries. For the first time in modern history, the slab covering it was removed to allow for deeper analysis. According to Christian tradition, this was the place where Jesus' body rested after his crucifixion. But how did they reach this conclusion? According to Roman, this identification was made many years later, based on reports that were passed down orally from generation to generation. This research can help confirm whether this really was the burial site of Jesus. But for Roman, this discovery goes far beyond archaeology. It touches on history, faith, and the mystery of one of the most defining moments of Christianity. This discovery will not only help us understand what Jesus' tomb originally looked like, but also how it became one of the holiest places in the Christian world. Since it was identified in 326 AD by Helena, mother of the Roman Emperor Constantine, this place has been a point of pilgrimage and devotion. Now, with new technologies, scientists can study every detail of this monument as if they were there at the time of discovery. When the investigation into the Holy Sepulchre began, the church was closed, leaving curious tourists and pilgrims standing in front of its huge wooden doors. Inside, a team of restorers in yellow helmets and religious attire watched intently at the small shrine surrounding the tomb. Above him, the imposing 19th-century altar facade stood out. Normally, this space is lit by a soft light from wax candles, creating an atmosphere of respect and mystery. But this time, the powerful construction lights revealed details that usually go unnoticed. Small symbols, marks, and traces of history hidden throughout the centuries came to light. All of this happened inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, also known as the Church of the Resurrection, one of the most important places for Christians. And now, with this investigation, we are closer than ever to understanding his true story. Believe it or not, Jesus' tomb is guarded by 6 different Christian groups. The main ones are the Greek Orthodox Church, the Roman Catholic Church, and the Armenian Church. Even with some differences between them, these communities put disputes aside to unite in a common goal: preserving this sacred place, known as Anastasis, one of the most important for Christianity. The Greek Orthodox Patriarch of Jerusalem, Theophilus III, celebrated this union, highlighting how essential this joint work is. After all, concerns about the structure of the tomb have been going on for a long time. Since the 19th century, it had already shown signs of fragility, and the earthquakes of 1927 and 1947 made the situation worse. At the time, the British authorities had to reinforce the site with external beams, which left some not-so-pretty marks. Additionally, differences between the groups responsible and a lack of money have delayed many restoration attempts. But, fortunately, this reality is changing. With the union of religious leaders and the efforts of experts, great strides are being made to recover and preserve this special place within the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, in Jerusalem. One of the most surprising discoveries inside Jesus' tomb was a second slab of grayish stone, with a cross engraved right in the center. When researchers removed this slab, they found something incredible: the burial bed, the place where Jesus' body is believed to have been placed, and which was in perfect condition, exactly as described by scientists at the time. Furthermore, inside the sanctuary, experts found the original limestone cave walls and remains of the rock that, according to Christian tradition, were part of Jesus' tomb. This sacred site is right in the heart of the main roundabout of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. But throughout history, it has not been spared from attacks. It has been desecrated or destroyed at least 4 times. The structure that stands today was rebuilt in 1810 by a Greek architect after a fire caused serious damage. Interestingly, the most recent restoration was completed just weeks before the traditional annual pilgrimage, when thousands of worshippers from around the world come to Jerusalem. But there is one question that scientists still cannot answer: would it be possible to prove that Jesus' body was actually there? Despite the scientific uncertainty, the 6 Christian orders that protect the tomb agree on one thing: that was the place where the Son of God was buried. And this certainty of faith continues to move millions of people to this day. We have reached the end of this incredible journey through history and faith, and it is impossible not to feel admiration and gratitude when learning more about the tomb of Jesus Christ. This is a place where the sacred and humanity meet in a unique way. Each stone removed, each discovery made, brings us even closer to the truth and the grandeur of the message of love that Jesus left us. Now, as we say goodbye to this special place, we take away much more than knowledge. We carry a deep feeling of respect, as well as the certainty that the story of Jesus continues to live, not just in books or archaeological sites, but within every heart that believes. This discovery invites us to strengthen our relationship with God and spread the message of love and redemption that Jesus taught to the world. Our role is to continue as guardians of the faith, protecting these sacred places so that future generations can also connect with this powerful story. We hope this journey has been inspiring for you. We want to know what you think, so leave a comment and share your thoughts. And get ready, because this was just another step. Soon, we will embark together on a new adventure in search of truth and faith.